Good evening, Jamestown. You're listening to Arts on Fire Live, broadcasting live here on WRFA LP 107.9 FM, 107.9 FM for those who are listening on the radio. Of course, we're also streaming online and on video streaming on both YouTube and Facebook. This is the second in a 5-part series of live performances we're doing on Saturday nights, on select Saturday nights throughout the fall season here in 2021. My name is Jason Sample. I'm the WRFA station manager. And if you joined us 2 weeks ago, you know that we had Ken Hardley and Mandy Andrews in the studio, and we promised we'd be back, and we are now back this evening with a performance from the one and only Cindy Haight, who is joined by Sara Rafaloski. We're going to be talking with Cindy as well as with Sara in just a few minutes, but again, this is Arts on Fire Live. It's all about live performances. I do want to make a note that it's made possible through funding from the United Arts Appeal of Chautauqua County, as well as from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. So with that being said, Cindy, Sara, thank you both very much for joining us tonight. I'm going to let you play a couple of songs, and then we'll join you on the other side, talk with you a little bit. And with that being said, take it away. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Thanks, Jason. All right, Sara, you ready?
I'm ready.
This is a song called Beat Down Girl, by the way.
Push me away. If that's the way you want it, baby, that's okay. I'm not gonna let you take me down, and I don't need your head around no more. Just leave it, let me find my way. No matter how hard I try to make things right, from love to nothing overnight. I can't do this anymore. I think I'm ready to close the door and move on. Before I lose this fight, before I lose this fight. Ooh, baby, why can't this be easy? Your love has never been too late, but your love can never tame my heart. I don't wanna be a beat down girl, be a beat down girl. I don't wanna be a beat down girl. Well, there's no part of you left here in my heart. There's nothing left here for you to tear apart. Please don't stop and say goodbye. And please don't think you're the reason why I cry. I just wanna get up off this ride. Get up off this ride. I just wanna get up off this ride. Ooh, baby, why can't this be easy? Your love has never been too late, but your love can never tame my heart. And I don't wanna be a beat down girl, be a beat down girl. I don't wanna be a beat down girl. I don't want to be a beat down girl.
Yeah.
Should we do another one?
I mean,
think-
we got this nice open space here. We might as well use it.
Cool. So some of these songs are off of a CD I did years ago, and this is one of them. It's called The Way Things Used to Be.
walked outside into the cold night and wondered which way to go. He looked to the right and he saw the light reflecting off the snow. And then he saw her standing there. She was more to him than he would know. Reminded him of the way things had been a long, long time ago. They used to live in a house up on a hill under a big shady tree. He loved her and she loved him. That's the way it used to be. Ooh, the way things used to be. Ooh, the way things used to be. And although he missed her love, he couldn't say anymore. When she had died, he had cried when they sent her from the shore. He remembered all the time that he had held her tight. The love long gone still held strong. It made it all alright. Ooh, the way things used to be. Ooh, the way things used to be. Ooh, the way they used to be. Ooh, the way things used to be.
All right, once again, you're listening to Arts on Fire live here on WRFA this Saturday night, and we do have Cindy Haight, a.k.a. Cindy Love, here in the studio with us, the Reg Lenna Media Art Studio, as well as Sara Rafaloski, Sara the Greatest, also known as. Ladies, thanks again for joining us this evening and bringing some live music to our listeners out there in Radio Land, and also on YouTube as well as on Facebook. We're streaming, so hi everybody. Thanks for tuning in and checking us out. And Cindy, the name, the first song I know, Beat Down Girl, I think that was the opening track of your album, if I'm not mistaken. What was the name of the one you just played? And that's somewhat new, right?
No, that's from the album also. I do have some other more current ones, though. That was called The Way Things Used to Be.
I don't know what it's been on the album then. So no kidding. I don't know why I missed that one.
It's a hidden track.
It is? Oh, okay. Well, we'll stick with that. Cindy, so obviously you've been a mainstay here in the local music scene for years now, but we wanted to obviously showcase your talents for those who may have missed it or those who love hearing you perform, so thanks for joining us. What have you been up to during the pandemic, and have you been able to gig like you used to, or are you kind of on hiatus, so to speak?
Well, I've been drinking red wine, staying home a lot, like everyone else, and slowly, over the last few months, been embarking back out into the community and played outside gigs a few times, just some little things here and there, but not really actively in bars and inside venues so much.
WRFA Great American Picnic in June. Thank you for helping out there.
WRFA, yep, at the brewery. That was awesome.
That was a good
Yeah.
time. And I believe the performance is online somewhere. Just tune into the local rush hour on 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock weekdays, and you can possibly hear one of Cindy's songs or just like any of the songs from your album. And speaking of the album, as I noted, you had songs of Love and Haight that was released about, 10 years ago now?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, any plan to record any new music, write new music, or put something out there for your fans?
Well, I thought about this, and it's really important to archive what you're doing and keep recordings. And I'm not a home recording person. I know a lot of my friends know how to do that, but I don't know how to do that. But also, it's a strange thing because you don't really sell CDs. Like I buy CDs if a band has them just to support the band, but I don't have a way to even listen to a CD at this moment. So, I thought about that and, what avenues I would go digitally, but I haven't locked in a plan yet.
I'm like so analog. I don't even know what half the streaming services are, but I know everybody
Yeah.
that's in a band nowadays has everything streaming online in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But I still use my CD player in my car, and I still have a CD player at home. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. So maybe I'll let you borrow one sometime.
I do have one in the car. I just haven't been really driving very far. So
Yeah, I'm a dying breed, that's for sure. We have Cindy Haight along with Sara Rafaloski in the studio with us. We are in the Reg Lenna Media Arts Studio. This is Arts on Fire Live, presented through funding from the United Arts Appeal of Chautauqua County, as well as from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Part of a series of live performances we're doing throughout the fall of 2021. In a few weeks from now, I believe 3 weeks, we've got Feverhawk coming into the studio. We also have Cold Lazarus in November, and we do have the Probables in December. All the details are at our website. But tonight it is Cindy and Sara. And Sara, I will be talking with you shortly, so stick around for that. But as I noted, this is really all about live music and letting folks who are out and about driving or at home watching the stream enjoying the music and our artists that we have here tonight. So with that being said, take it away. What do we have coming up next?
This next song is called the Jim Beam song.
The Jim Beam song.
And it's about drinking whiskey on the river.
Love it already. Cindy Haight Sara Rafaloski tonight on Arts on Fire Live. Take it away.
You said you wanted me to go with you down to the river. So I said, baby, don't you know that I'm ready to walk with you right now? The trees, they were so green that day, and the sky was blue. I didn't mind if it was raining, because I was there with you. We rode in the boat said you wanted me to go with you down to the river. So I said, oh baby, don't you know that I'm ready to go with you right now? Yeah. We call that song the river song too sometimes.
I guess maybe the PG places.
Where you can't talk about the whiskey. So this is another song that I wrote a while ago, and this one is called And Remember Love. And it's about, you know, sometimes you have to move forward. You can't always think about the past, and gotta stay in the moment. So this is And Remember Love. I put out all the stops and I drop my ammunition and I fly. And I fly. I threw away my indecision. I looked outside. I was surprised by so much green. Yesterday was so long ago, and tomorrow is so far away. Hold on to each other and remember love. And remember love. I threw myself into it. I had no choice, but I tried the best I could. You made up your mind a long time ago. And how was I supposed to know? I didn't know. And yesterday was so long ago, and tomorrow is so far away. Oh, hold on to each other and remember love. And remember love. You stifled me, wouldn't let me speak, but I have things I need to say, things I need to say. And I can hear the bells ringing, and I can hear my own voice as I speak my mind, yeah. Yesterday was so long ago, and tomorrow is so far away. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on to each other and remember love. And remember love. And remember love. Yeah.
That was pretty.
Thanks, Sarah. Should we do one more here? This is one of our newer ones. This one's called Imaginary Man. It's a song about you see all the the happy, perfect couples online, right? And everything's all great. So this is the imaginary man in my life. The sun shining down on you, saw your smile the way you do. I know your light will shine real soon. I'm tired, I know you get weary, and I know life can be crazy, but I know I will always be there with you. If things get too hard, don't forget to call my name, 'cause you know that I'm here for you, and I want you to be my man. You always take the high road, and then you carry a heavy load. You know a good man knows that what you reap is what you sow. You're beautiful and you're so real, and you tell me how you feel. You know how to make me smile, and you always go the extra mile. If things get too hard, don't forget to call my name, and you know that I'm here for you, and I want you to be my man. If things get too hard, and don't forget to call my name, and you know that I'm here for you, and I want you to be my man, and I'll be my man.
Once again, you're listening to Arts on Fire live here on WRFA this Saturday night. Semi-regular feature we do throughout the fall of 2021. This is the second of 5 performances we're doing this year. 2 weeks ago, we had Ken Hardley in the studio. And by the way, Ken Hardley, watching online streaming. Hello, Ken. Thanks for supporting it, along with several others. We got Chris Anderson, Carrie Snow, Jody Long, Alyssa Fisher, and the list goes on and on. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in, commenting, and checking out the video. Or if you're out there listening in Radio Land, thanks for tuning in. Also streaming on the World Wide Web at WRFALP.com. We're about midway through the performance. Again, Arts on Fire Live, featuring Cindy Haight, along with Sara Rafaloski. They got more music to play, and we're going to catch up with them some more later on in the hour. I do want to remind you that this program is made possible through funding from the United Arts Appeal of Chautauqua County, as well as the Corporation for Public Broadcasting American Rescue Plan grant that they are so kind to give WRFA as a CPB, as a Corporation for Public Broadcasting radio station. So good to help put that money to good use by having these two fine artists in the studio tonight. Like I said, we'll have Cindy perform in just a bit, but again, a reminder, this is the second of 5 performances. In 3 weeks from now, on November 6th, we're going to have Feverhawk, sort of a Jamestown supergroup, if you will, in the studio. Matt Baxter, Jamie Tresler, and company will be here to perform, and we're looking forward to that. But tonight, it's Cindy and Sarah, and we're going to keep things moving along. Again, we'll catch up with both of you in a little bit, but of course, we're here for the music, and we want you to play some more. Can you do that for us?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Awesome. Well, it sounds great, Cindy, so let's do some more of it. Again, Cindy Haight, Sara Rafaloski tonight on Arts on Fire Live.
Thanks, Jason. All righty.
Why don't you realize just what we could have had together? I tried and I tried and I tried to help you and I loved you, but you don't understand me. Baby, when will you realize? When will you open your eyes? When I say I love you, you turn and you walk away every time. And when I don't pay attention, you're knocking on my door and I don't understand you. Baby, when will you realize? When will you open your eyes? Why did you go so far away? Didn't you see? Didn't you see the sunrise over there? And baby, please, don't turn and walk away now. Because right here, there's so much more love to share. When I look up in the sky, that's when I see blue heaven. And when I look into your eyes now, that's when I enter the garden. And I return unwillingly, yeah, fulfilled and I'm forgiven.
Nice. Hey, what was the name of that one?
You tell them, Sarah.
Sucky boyfriend song.
That's the last one, I promise. They're out there, but the good ones are out there.
They are. We just
Sure.
don't have a song about them, do we?
Yeah.
Just an imaginary
It's more
one.
fun to write when you're, I don't know, it's easier, I guess, to write when you're in heartbreak sometimes. At least for me it is. So this next song, this song is a kind of a blues progression song, and it was written back, oh my gosh, shouldn't say how it was a long time ago. I won't say exactly when, but I lived in New York City, and I was in a band, a blues band called Gin and Juice, and I think it might have predated Snoop, I don't know, it's been a while, but my friend and my bass player, Steve Wishnia, from that project wrote this song, and it's called 40 Degrees and Raining. It's 40 degrees and raining, and the cold creeps into my room, yeah. It's 40 degrees and raining, and the cold creeps into my room. It's 40 degrees and raining, and the cold creeps into my room. And I've got a cold, cold feeling.
soon. Oh, baby, please don't go.
Thanks, man.
Degrees and raining.
It's all about 40 degrees getting out there.
I was gonna say, that's kind of an accurate thing for everybody listening live right now.
Yeah. Hopefully my brothers in Maryland and Houston are listening. I think I sent links out to everybody.
Oh, nice. The next song is The Light Will Shine. What? Was through this 40 degrees and raining business? Nice.
Yeah. Now we're coming out the flip side. Take just a minute to think about me and you, he and she, and join us together as one. Take just a minute to think about me and you, he and she, and join us together as one. Send all the darkness over there, and there the light, it will shine, it will shine. Send all the darkness over there, and then the light, it will shine, oh, it will shine. Because I can't stand to be alone anymore. Oh, not with you in the world. Oh, and you make me whole. Oh. Something special, me and you. We are love, we are love. You and I could be something special, me and you. We are love, we are love, we are love.
Hope
Very
everyone's
nice.
doing.
Very nice indeed. Arts on Fire Live featuring Cindy Haight and Sara Rafaloski tonight here on WRFA, an hour of live music from 8 until 9 o'clock, part of a series of live shows we're doing this fall, presented, of course, by the United Arts Appeal for Chautauqua County, as well as the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Shout out really quickly to Kip Reynolds at Cranky Plate Productions, who is doing the video stream of this. Thank you very much, Kip. He's got Ashley Barron tonight also helping out with video in the studio, but it's really just us four here in the studio who are doing it, kind of an intimate setting.
It's very intimate.
I like it very much. I enjoy always hearing you perform, Cindy, so thanks for doing this tonight. We also have Owen Murphy, the Reg Lenna Center for the Arts Tech Director, doing this sound and a phenomenal job, so thank you very much, Owen, for all that you're doing back there behind the glass and making them sound so beautiful. Not too hard, I'm sure. Not a very difficult job with these two performing. We're going to talk with Cindy some more in a bit. Really quickly, Cindy, we do have a lot of people online checking us out. The video stream, we've got Natalie, who's tuned in. Thanks, Natalie. We've also got Susan, Nick, and our good friend Brian Hanna. Brian Hanna? What's he been up to? We'll have to bring him into the studio one of these weeks and find out. What I wanted to do, though, is shift gears really quickly and talk with Sara. She's been quiet so far tonight, doing some harmonizing, but quiet in terms of the Q&A and answering some questions. So, Sara, you obviously are very busy in your own right. Remind our listeners about some of the projects you're involved with, and I guess what you've been doing during the pandemic for the past, 16 months or so.
All right, well, when the pandemic was going on, I work at Infinity Visual and Performing Arts. I'm the site coordinator there. And my friend Jamie Lee, who also works there, and she's our artistic coordinator, we were like, we still need to perform. We used to put on recitals. We got to do something. So we started Quarantunes for Infinity. So people would send in their videos from their houses. But now that we're able to get back and together a little bit more, we record them live on our stage, and we air them the last Thursday of the month, I believe. Maybe it's the fourth Thursday, but it tends to be the last. So. Right
on. And you're also involved with Deep Fried and Dipped in Honey
That's
still.
What that little thing means on the top of my hat there. It doesn't mean don't fart and deny it happened, as Jason Green in my band says. So, but yeah, Deep Fried and Dipped in Honey is my old-time band. And we are playing next Friday at the Wine Cellar. And if you are a fan of Deep Fried, like, I don't mean to say this cheesy-like, but really, we do have a special announcement, and you should hit up the show 6 to 9 next Friday at the Wine Cellar.
Next Friday, what is that?
The 22nd?
22nd? Yeah, it is the 22nd. Yeah. Thanks. And thanks for doing it. You're a multi-instrumentalist. I mean, how many instruments did you bring? I saw you slapping the bass. You've got your mandolin in your hand now. You've also got a violin there. What instrument can't you play, Sara?
Ooh, actually, the tuba.
Tuba?
Anything with a big mouthpiece is really hard to, like, I do trombone and trumpet, but those are really, really hard for me.
You do a phenomenal job no matter what you're playing, and obviously you compliment Cindy very well. So it's always a pleasure whenever the two of you get together and perform, and thanks for coming out and helping her out tonight.
And that's why we call her the greatest.
That's why she is Sara the greatest. Yes, indeed. Cindy, we mentioned you've been a prolific contributor to the local music scene for many years. You've recorded an album. We talked about that earlier. You perform at countless gigs and venues, and you've also been involved with numerous projects. Even with WRFA, you used to do a rockabilly show and a funk and soul show. I don't know if your shirt has any attachment to the program you used to do, or maybe it's just a coincidence.
It is actually a coincidence, but I used to do both of those radio shows for, I don't know, quite a number of years.
You did a girls rock series of shows, all female musicians, and you even put together an all-star female band once in a while. I know you performed at the Winter Garden Plaza in the past. Of all the things you've done as an artist, is there anything specific that stands out that you're most proud of?
Well, I'm proud of all of the things that you listed. Thank you for hitting on those topics and those high points. There were a lot of great shows. Doing the Girls Rock shows were where I would book, 5, 6, 7, 8 women musicians, and we would, everybody would do a set, or there would be a women band doing a set, and then we'd all collaborate. So one of the things that's like an ongoing theme, I guess, in a lot of my projects is the collaboration and getting women together to play music and getting, sometimes dudes together too, but I don't know. It's nice to give women a chance to get together and collaborate and play shows together. It doesn't happen all the time. These days, shows are getting few and far between.
We need to have a venue back in town.
Yeah,
a venue too, but also a venue back in town.
Lots of venues have closed. There's not a lot of choices. So hopefully we'll see some new things coming out. I know we have the Lost Recording Studio.
Down on
the
2nd Street,
second
above Chautauqua
floor.
Music.
The Wine Cellar's hosting music. There's some stuff
I
going
think
on.
the Beer
but-
Snob may eventually get there at some
Yeah,
point within the
Beer
next
Snob
year or so, but I don't want to
tacos.
speak for the owner and proprietor there, Marty. But
Hopefully
it
soon.
ebbs and it flows, the local music scene. You've been a fixture for so long, you probably, have seen the downtimes when it hasn't been as busy, and then you've seen the peaks where a lot
We had
just
some
like
good
every given
times.
night there was music going on, whether it be on the east side of town or out on the lake
I
or whatever.
remember Matt Baxter, when he worked at Mojo's, called me up on a Monday at like 10 o'clock, and he's like, you have to come down here right now. And he had this crazy 3-piece rockabilly band in from Chicago. They were just touring through, and he threw them on the roster for a Monday, and they were like amazing. So we had a lot of great times. But one other thing that I did, I don't know if you remember when the CR Word, Chautauqua Region Word, and they did the mashup. Remember when they did the mashups?
Oh, right, yeah, we did that for, I think it was at an awards show, and so they did the mashup performance, and I think it was Bohemian Rhapsody was
It
one
was
of the ones we did, yeah.
That was us. It was me and Teal and Nani and Chris Lee's.
Yeah.
What?
Jim Sharonis, I think, was involved
Jim
with it too.
Sharonis, yeah.
from down in Warren.
Yeah, that was a blast.
That
That
was
was
a
probably
fun
one
time.
of my favorite ones.
And it was an award show where we, for me, it's hard to pick one musician over another and say that this one's the
Right.
best of the best.
No, of
But it
course.
still is great to give accolades to you musicians and artists that work so hard. So it was a great way to tip a hat to those in the local music scene, and hopefully it'll make a comeback at some point.
Yeah, that was a fun time. There was a lot of great musical community at that point. But yeah.
Well, you're a big part of it, so thank you for doing all that you do, especially tonight, playing. You got time for a few more songs here, but before we do that, I'm going to step away, but remind folks where they can learn more about you and your music, or, hey, I'm sure you still have a digital copy of your CD, or I don't think you have any physical copies left.
I had one.
Yeah, one physical copy left.
Copy, yeah. Actually, Julia shared the MP3s back to me, but they got deleted from my Google Drive, so
Oh,
I'll be
goodness.
coming knocking back on your door here.
Are you actively promoting yourself as a musician, or is it really just keep an eye out for your name and stop by and see you play?
We are, whenever we do some collaborative projects with the ladies, it's going up on the Cindy Haight and the Loves Facebook page. So.
Cindy Haight and the Loves. How about you, Sarah? Where can people find out what you and your projects are up to?
Well, for Deep Fried and Dipped in Honey, we have a Facebook and Instagram and a YouTube where we've actually made a couple of, one music video with one of our
The
songs.
Dreams
It was
sequence.
fantastic.
Yeah, I
The
like it.
Spotted Pony Dreams.
You got Gavin Paternitti, by the way. Shout out to Gavin,
Yeah.
WRFA programming coordinator, but also helps out with our rock and roll rundown. And
We're
obviously
lucky
a
to have
fixture of the local
Gavin.
music scene. Yeah.
Lucky.
Gavin's a good egg.
Yeah, Gavin is awesome.
Talk about slapping the bass. Right?
Yeah. Wait, why you gotta talk about Gavin after I played bass? I'm not gonna be able to play the last song properly now. He's so
Right.
good.
Well, I'm looking at my watch here, and we've actually got about 9 minutes before the top of the hour. So if you want to, I know that your songs are relatively short speaking. So if you want to play 2 more songs, you're welcome to do so. But I'm gonna let you take us out of the hour. Cindy, how's that sound?
That sounds great. Yeah, we actually have 2 more on the set list.
Wonderful. Perfect timing then. Cindy Haight, Sara Rafaloski, thank you so much for doing this tonight. Arts on Fire Live. We'll do it again in 3 weeks with Fever Hawk. In the meantime, take us out of the hour, ladies.
Yo, Internet, thank you for watching our
Mom.
little show tonight. It's been a lot of fun to be here. It's cool in here, man. All right, this is a song that I wrote called Sympathy. And back when I recorded it, my dear friend Dave McDonald, anybody that's listening knows, I'm sure, Dave, and how awesome he was. And he played Mando on this, so Sarah's going to play Mando for me. I asked her special if she would play on this
Do
song.
my best to fill his shoes.
She rocks this song. was awesome, Sarah. Sarah the greatest.
Definitely channeled my inner Dave on that one.
Yeah, I heard a lot of Dave in that for sure. Well, you guys have been awesome. We have one more song we're going to get into. We might be able to finish it before the end of the set here.
Thanks all
this
for
is-
listening.
Yeah.
This watching.
This is a new one for us, so not a new song, but a new environment. So this song's our country song. Thank you, guys. When I look into your eyes, tell me, what do I see? I see my reflection, and I see a little bit of me. And your eyes held my heart and kept me safe from the world outside. But your eyes were wandering, no matter how hard I try. So why am I still here? I wake up every day all alone in my room. And baby, where you going? Then I'm not there with you. And please tell me you'll be home soon. I don't see you everywhere, anyone but me. And since you're not here, I guess we'll just wait and see. When you go away, there's a pain in my heart. And every time there's a piece of me left behind, and it's tearing me apart. So why am I still here? I wake up every day alone in my room. And baby, where you going? Then I'm not there with you. And please tell me you'll be home soon. And please tell me you'll be home soon.
Nice. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.